Ain't nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5 and punching the clock. Let them call you lame, lil' homie get right. When you buy that new car, they gon' see it right. Even if they don't, you on the path, my bro. Yeah, man, how y'all doing, man? I got a real official guest in the building today. Bird, man. You know what I'm saying? Shawty is a real Southside legend. You know, I done known her for a long time, man. I'm gonna let her introduce herself to you.
What's up, everybody? I am Bird. I am a black self-made businesswoman. I run at Ft.BirdFlyHigh on Instagram. Been knowing Brandon for a long time now, and I'm just here to support his movement.
Yeah, first and foremost, let everybody know what part of Atlanta you from. And also, describe that side of town in detail.
I'm going to say I'm from the south side of Atlanta. I'm going to say south side because I represent East Point. I also represent College Park. As far as what they represent, black, hood. You know, I laugh, but at the end of the day, you know, your struggle is what make you. And it's a lot of people that have come out of East Point and have come from the south side, come out of College Park, and we have made a name for our city. So, you know, the struggle is what made us.
Do you think parents should have discussions with their children about how to act when encountered by law enforcement or police?
Yes, I think that we should. I think that just what we see going on every day, it's unfortunate, but it's a very necessary conversation that needs to be had these days in the household, not just only with your young boys, but also with your young ladies.
Well, I want to ask you this question. How important is it to have a strong emotional connection in a relationship?
Well, what kind of relationship is it? I mean, is it like a relationship, or is it like an entanglement? I'm just joking. I think it's very important to have an emotional connection relationship. I think it just ties into communication. I mean, obviously communication is everything. And if you know somebody's temperaments, or you know how they act in certain situations, then you can handle them better. I think it should make it easier to communicate with them. And I think communication is key, whether it's a relationship with your kids, relationship with your husband, relationship with your boss. You got to communicate. And I think if you got your emotions in check, if you know how to handle things, then you can communicate better.
Entrepreneurship. So it could be difficult, you know, but just let everybody know what really made you want to become an entrepreneur.
So honestly, my dream wasn't to be an entrepreneur or anything. I kind of fell into it. So I believe in it got to be in you, not necessarily on you, because it's in me, you know, to be a boss and to run certain things. Situations in life put me in different positions to learn myself better, as far as my personality, my strengths, my weaknesses, and the ones that I saw and believed, I fed them. So as far as, you know, selling things, having to get the gab, I just, like I said, I fed those things, and it took me into being an entrepreneur.
How do you think black women are viewed in society? Do you think they are protected by black men or left unprotected by black men?
I think that is a very deep question. I wasn't even expecting you to take it there. So, honestly, I feel unprotected. You know, I guess I gotta stand firm on that, you know, because if I felt that we were protected, I wouldn't have to go so hard in life and in society as I do. I wouldn't be viewed as, sometimes, not all the time, but as an angry black woman, or, you know, black women take so much on because lack of black men's presence, as far as, you know, raising boys, raising girls, raising our own men sometimes. I I mean, what can you say? But I definitely feel like we are unprotected. Our men fight us every day, you know, in what we're saying and how we look and what we do. You know, I just don't think they appreciate us. I don't think that, you know, we are upheld to a certain standard. In a lot of cases, I think that they forget that the woman is who raised them.
Well, how do you feel about distant learning? Do you think the kids should go back to school the traditional way, or do you think they should learn virtually as the school system are trying to implement for in the fall?
I mean, I prefer the traditional way of schooling, but I understand that we are in uncertain times right now, and that has to be, you know, taken into account. I feel like the kids studying at home are going to be at a disadvantage, some of them, you know, just due to resources, the challenges that kids already have at home, but it's definitely going to make them stronger. You know, it's, I hate to say the strong will survive, but I think it's going to be tough for them. My daughter is going to the 10th grade. She's in the magnet program. She takes AP classes. Most of them are accelerated classes and things of that nature. And I'm even worried for her, but, you know, she finished out her last year strong with all A's, a few B's, so I know she can do it. But, you know, I am worried for a lot of kids.
Also, Bird, let everybody know how to get in contact with you. You know, you got a lot of things going on in the city, you know what I mean? So, you know, just let these folks know how to get in contact with Bird. You dig what I'm saying?
And if you guys want to get in contact with me, I am the CEO of the Bird Box. If you haven't heard, follow me at @BirdFlyHigh. I also do lashes. That is at @BirdFlyMinx. If you want to see me personally, follow me at DaGodNB. That's DAGOD, the letter N, the letter B.
Ain't nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5 and punching the clock. Let them call you lame. Lil' homie get right. When you buy that new car, they gon' see it right. Even if they don't, you on the path, my